first of all, thank you so much. And I do feel that way myself. You know, the days keep getting happier and sweeter. I will say, I know, I don't know if this goes over people's heads sometimes, but I will just be very honest. I think the thing that really keeps us strong at our foundation of us is having God at the foundation.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, that is a game changer. I feel, and we always talk about it. We've been equally yoked since day one. And I think that when you and a person share a lot of similarities and vision, and you're aligned spiritually, mentally, you know, that's game changing, because then you alleviate half of the battles that you would go through if you and a person share completely different ideas on how you want to live life.
Yeah.
You know, so then the things that you disagree on are, they're small. Even if it's kind of a big thing you disagree on, it's still kind of small in the grand scheme, because ultimately you find a way to, you know, figure it out. Communication is huge.
Yeah.
Communication is
Oh
huge.
yeah.
And sometimes it's hard.
Oh, all the time it's
But
hard. You push through.
yeah, communication is, you know, it depends on what you have to communicate, right? Because you want to be respectful to each other. You don't want to step on each other's, you know, feelings, and like, you want to make sure you're like you're being conscious of each other when you're
I say
communicating.
speak with love.
Speak
Definitely.
with love. And that is true, like having love at the foundation, right?
Yeah.
That's what the Bible talks about. The greatest things of faith. It was the faith, hope, and love. And love is, you know, the greatest. But you know, communication is huge for us. We talk about communicating with each other. We really work on communicating the best way that we can.
Yeah.
And it's been very healthy. I always say communication rules the nation. So being able to have an open line of communication is game changing. But I say that having God at the foundation, being able to communicate, having, you know, making sure we're also being thoughtful of each other. You can feel each other when you're like, okay, I got to spice it. I got to step my sexy up. I'm kind of, you know, I got to make sure I'm aware.
Level up tonight.
Yeah. Level up,
okay.
You know.
No, what you're saying is it's all facts and it's all true. The communication, the partnership. And speaking of that partnership, you were talking earlier about, you know, always having these beautiful dreams and almost like bucket list items really come to fruition. And with you and Russell, not only with your philanthropy, but also with your careers, you guys really seem to work really well together at cheerleading and helping each other achieve your dreams individually and as a couple. I would love if you share some of just your tactics and how you guys do that, because that's also a win. No pun intended.
So sweet. I know, right? No pun intended, but pun intended.
Yes, exactly.
You know, I will say that the cheerleader is just naturally in us. You know, when he wins, I win. When I win, he wins. I think that's just the truth of it when you're together with someone. And it paused because my phone said my battery's going low. There's a beauty to that. Yeah, there's a beauty to that, you know. But the cheerleader's naturally in us, for, you know, naturally in us individually. That's just who we are. And there's nothing better than when you see, you know, your partner be able to pursue their dreams, make them come to life, you know, make it all happen. You know, it feels good, because again, like it's like what's happening to them is happening to me, vice versa. So naturally we cheer each other on and we motivate each other. You know, that's kind of in us. You know, we both talk about our goals together. And that's always fun too. You know, because then we kind of get to see what we both are thinking individually and what we can do together. And I just feel like I've never had this before, you know, like the way that we communicate and do stuff. It's a very special thing. But the only way is up, by sharing, you know, sharing our thoughts and our ideas and our goals with each other and how we're going to make it happen. Because then if one person's having like a more like if I'm having a challenging day, like we're trying to figure stuff out, he knows like my thoughts. He knows where I am. He can help me in that moment because we talk about it. We're always like, you know, lock and step in that regard. So
we feel it and we see it. And I love that you open that part of your life up to your fans, you know, just to show them your journey. And your most recent, beautiful, amazing accomplishment is Baby Win. We're all so excited. Yay. Congratulations.
Yay.
Perfect. Can
Thank you
tell
so much.
Step two?
Yeah, Win is eating, basically. every hour to an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours. Sometimes there's the cluster feeding they talk about where it's every 30 minutes in a chunk of time. And I'm like, yo, like I just saw you and now we back at this again. No, but it's really sweet. It's really fun. He brings me so much joy. Future and Sienna love him so much.
Oh.
Our house is full of love and joy right now. And it's just been a precious, sweet time. Like I can't even put it into words. Like I'm like, I need to journal. I keep saying I need to journal.
You gotta do it.
Because it's a lot of sweet moments happening. And ever since we left the hospital to bring Wynn home to the family and the house, it's been awesome. So we're having a good time. You know, I'm in love. I'm getting 3 times the love now, right? Because Future, Sienna, and Wynn.
Woman,
Yeah, I am blessed. I feel really blessed. I do. I know I'm blessed. Thank you, God.
I love it. And thank you for your energy, for Rooted, for coming through today to talk to Essence and all your fans.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. I have a few things I want to say. I want to thank everybody for all the love that you guys have been showing so far. This song is incredibly meaningful to me. You know, I feel like in a sense, in that sense, it's also something special for us. Like I say, for all my Black and brown girls, and also the fellas too. You know, you got to stay rooted. And like I said, know that everything you need to thrive and survive is rooted in you. That is real. If you believe it, it's possible. And it's that simple. And don't stop marching. Like I said, you know, don't stop, you know, fighting for what you believe in. And your voice matters. I want to encourage everyone to go out and vote as well. Russ and I have had a great opportunity to be a part of the I Am Voter campaign. And you can go to iamvoter.com to you know, learn what you need to learn and figure out what you need to you know, let your voice be heard. I think that's one of the greatest ways we can let our voices be heard is through voting. That your vote can make a difference, and I believe it will make a difference. So I want to encourage everyone to do that. Also, something really sweet about the Rooted record and the visual is that a portion of the proceeds are going to also go to grant makers for girls of color. And I love that because this organization is about helping empower the Black and brown women all over the world and provide grants for women of color. And so that's a really awesome, sweet thing. So I'm really proud of that. I just want to make sure everybody knows that when you are downloading this record and the video, you are also a part of making the impact for all our boss, brown, everybody, beautiful, melanin queens around the world. So I want everybody to know that when they're downloading the record, they're a part of that as well. But I'm excited. This is an exciting time. The love has been incredible. I can't even put that love into words, how the love feels into words for everyone. But I want to thank you guys for just supporting me in my journey. Every day hasn't been the most perfect day of my career, but it's been incredible to now be on my 16th year and to still have opportunity. And you know, to see the success of the song so far means a lot. So I'm really grateful for that.
And you are glowing, and I think you made a lot of Black people glow today with this record.
Hey.
So thank you. Everybody stay rooted. CIARA,
hey.
Time.
Stay rooted. Hey, thank you so much. I had so much, yes, I had so much fun talking to you. You're so beautiful. And thank you for your time. Your energy is beautiful. And all of you guys, I'm sending you a lot of love. Stay rooted. Brown skin. I'm rooted. Thank you, Mama.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Love to everyone at Essence as well.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.